What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to the Pokemon Omega Ruby walkthrough. In the last episode, we worked our way through Route 129 and 128. I was about to say 130, but nah, that's what we got going on today, 130 and 131. Hopefully, we will reach Pacifidlog Town as well. So, yeah, we're kind of crossing over into Route 130 now. Honestly, these next two routes, they may look kind of big, you know, kind of long on your mini-map, but really, they don't have a whole lot of trainers or anything like that. By the way, what is this sign doing out here? It's just the regular route sign, okay. But yeah, eventually we'll reach Pacifidlog Town by the end of this episode, so that'll, you know, be a nice little break, finally, from the, you know, from all the water that we've that we've been having to surf through. So that'll be good, but then, of course, in the next episode, we still have, like, 2 more routes past Pacifidlog Town, so we're not quite done just yet after today. But after this episode and the next one, we will be back on the main storyline. That is for sure. Anyways, starting with the Golduck here, gonna give it a Sludge Bomb. Hope you guys are all having a good Monday. I'm actually just recording this one the night before it's gonna go up. And I'm actually only recording this episode tonight because gonna get this one edited, ready to go, and then I gotta continue working on a video for the main channel, which won't be up by the time this video drops, but hopefully tomorrow it should be. Also, I made a good read there because he went for Disable and I went for Body Slam instead. But yeah, it should be up tomorrow. If it's not up tomorrow, I'm gonna be sad, bro, because, like, you know, I feel like I should be able to get it done by Tuesday, so we shall see. Anyways, we'll go into Hopper here for a Tentacruel. Now, other than the trainers, you know, wild Pokemon are going to stay the same. I mean, all the items are basically underwater. There's hardly any land on this route. But there is something called the Secret Meadow, and you can only reach it by diving, so you can't get to it right now. But it is basically just a little spot for, you know, those really hardcore secret base enthusiasts, because, you know, it's very out of the way. I guess, you know, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if we've got any, like, secret base experts around here. But, you know, the biggest goal for a secret base is to get as far away from civilization as possible, and the Secret Meadow does a pretty good job of doing that. So, yeah, I thought that's pretty cool. There's no, like, other NPCs around there, or, Pokemon, or items. It's just secret bases, so that's a pretty neat area that, you know, maybe when I go back and do a video where I'm just using dive on a bunch of optional locations, maybe I give it a look. I don't know, we'll see. We ain't gonna worry about it right now, though. I don't know if I've said this yet, but I think the dive video is either going to come, like, right before or right after we take down the Pokemon League. Also, I think I already skipped a trainer somewhere, like, back towards the beginning of Route 130, because we're almost in, yeah, there she is. We're almost in Route 131. Honestly, she's almost blending in with the wall up here. But yeah, 131 is pretty similar, except it is, it's going to be how you access the Sky Pillar. Or no, wait, is it Sky Pillar? Yeah, no. No, it's Sky Tower, right? Or no, it is Sky Pillar. Okay, dude, look, and I should know this because this is Gen 3 and Gen 4. But I swear I be getting Sky Pillar and Spear Pillar confused sometimes. You know, Spear Pillar thing on the top of Mount Coronet in the Sinnoh games. But yeah, Sky Pillar's on Route 131. And, you know, that's a pretty notable location, especially if you're playing, like, Pokemon Emerald or something like that. We won't worry about it for now, though. We just got to deal with a couple more trainers on that route. And then, yeah, Pacifidlog Town will have a couple of things for us to get done. There we go, Swalot gets up a level, and you just have a Seaking. Go ahead and make it easy, let's go into Geico. He got us covered with the insurance. Okay, I'm sorry, I should really stop making, like, an insurance joke every time I send out Sceptile, bro. I swear I be doing it too much, man, I be doing it too much. But yeah, no, this past week had some family in town, which was good, you know, always good to have that. This is also the first episode I'm recording since the Thunder won the NBA Finals. So, hey, if you're a Thunder fan, congrats. If you're a Pacers fan, sorry, there's always next year, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't get too into the NBA as much as I do college basketball or anything like that. So, you know, and before I say this, sorry to any, like, I don't know, F1 fans or MLB fans. But, brother, right now, we're in, like, the sports drought, you know? We gotta wait, we got about 8 weeks. By the way, here's the entrance to Sky Pillar. It's kind of tucked away on the top of the route. But, yeah, we got, like, 8 weeks till college football starts back up. And so I'm sitting here waiting for that now, I guess. That's about all I can do. Alright, ma'am, stop swimming back and forth. That's not really... Well, actually, that is doing... I guess that is, you know, you are getting a good workout doing that, because that's what swimming is, basically. You know, when you're swimming laps in a pool or something, you're just swimming back and forth. Which, I don't know, can that get kind of boring? I'm not a swimmer. I mean, I can swim and everything. As a matter of fact, I did swim team 1 year. But... I don't know, I feel like that can get boring doing it for a while. Like, I'd rather be swimming out in, like, an open lake or something, but I guess that brings along its own dangers, too, so who knows? Then again, I run a lot, and people would say running's boring, too, so, you know. To each their own, or whatever they say. Yeah, gonna keep zigzagging back and forth. We got another swimmer coming up here. I think this is gonna be a guy with just, like, a whalmer or something. And then we only got... Oh, no, he's got 2 mons. Great, I probably already skipped a guy, then. Because I'm getting mixed up with my list of trainers that I got, bro. But, nah, streamed earlier today. Tried a new game. It was just a demo for a game that's coming out later this year, I think in the fall, called No, I'm Not a Human. You know, completely free to get on Steam. Pretty cool concept for a game. Kind of got those, like, you know, eerie horror game vibes, especially with, like, the colors in the game and stuff, and just kind of the dreary feeling, and it's a pretty unique concept, so I thought it was cool. Honestly, one way I would put it, if y'all know that game, That's Not My Neighbor, I would say this is, like, probably a creepier version than that game, at least graphic-wise. You know, I don't know about, like, the dialogue and stuff like that. I actually never played That's Not My Neighbor. I've just seen gameplay of it. But that'd be a good way to put it, I feel like. So, yeah, that game was pretty fun. Found another horror game that we've been playing a little bit, which is, what's it called? These Darker Tides or something. Kind of fitting because we're out in the ocean right now. And where's this? Yeah, here he is. Okay, this guy's completely hidden. But yeah, that game, you're like in a little, I don't know, underwater submarine type of facility trying to block sharks and stuff from eating the cables down there, and you gotta like shoot flares and stuff. But then as the days progress, there ends up being, you know, crazier stuff, and, you know, there's more things than just sharks that are trying to not only eat the cables, but get to you as well. You know, I'll say that without spoiling too much. But yeah, I feel like, you know, me and my chat, man, we've been on a good streak of finding good horror games to play. So that's always nice when that happens. Down goes Thanos, the Whalmer, though. Yeah, you're not as good as the guy I used in Pokemon Emerald. Or Pokemon Ruby, sorry. One day, I'll have to go back and do a Pokemon Emerald walkthrough, to be honest. You know, that's what I've always thought about. So right now, and I mean, golly, this isn't for like years, to be honest. Let's be real. But right now, you know, we're in like Gen 6 because we've been going chronological order with the walkthroughs. You know, we started with Pokemon Blue a few years ago. But, and then I got the ROM hack walkthroughs that I started with Pokemon Gaia. Now we're on Pokemon Glazed right now. But once I do get through chronological order, can you fight me, by the way? Thank you. Once I do get through chronological order, so, I mean, if we're talking right now, that would be once I get through Scarlet and Violet, but by the time we're actually there, it's probably going to be like Generation 11 or something, so I don't know. But I have thought about maybe going back and doing like, you know, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Emerald, Platinum. Or actually, no, I did do Platinum. Maybe I'd have to do Diamond and Pearl then or something. But yeah, kind of like the, you know, the third game in the trios. Even though, like, I don't know, Yellow I feel like is different enough, kind of, from Red and Blue because you use Pikachu and everything. Crystal, not so much. Emerald, I think, has its fair share of differences. But, you know, I don't know, we'll see. Who knows, maybe the channel, you know, maybe things look a lot different, like, 5-6 years from now. Hopefully I'm still doing YouTube, though, that's the goal, man. I mean, I wanna keep doing this stuff, you know, keep this channel, keep the main channel, keep the live streams, all that good stuff, for as long as I can go, bro. So, you know, 5-6 years from now, I hope I still got the channels running just fine. Anyways, these are the last trainers on this route. A little bit of a double battle, so that's kind of cool, I guess. We're gonna Sludge Bomb you, and then, I guess, fly on the Celio or something, I don't know. Actually, no, I'll do a Zoomeril just in case Sludge Bomb doesn't kill. But, yeah, levels are looking just fine, and we still have plenty more battles that we'll be doing before the 8th gym. So, I think we're gonna be chilling, man, and again, I don't have the EXP share on, or nothing like that. But yeah, Pacifidlog Town's a pretty cool, unique town. I mean, it's literally out in the middle of the ocean. It's got, like, little bridges connecting each of the houses. So I think it's pretty dope. And let's go ahead and finish off the Celio, who has, like, not missed a meal. Bro's looking extra chunky. Look at that thing, bro. Look at you, Celio. Hey, not gonna lie, you may need to shave off a couple of pounds, man. Come on. Anyways, there we go. Down goes Sis and Bro. That's the duo, I guess. Yeah, whatever. They probably think they're cool or something. Pacifidlog Town. It's coming up here. Yeah, can't miss it. It'll be right in your path. So yeah, as I said, pretty unique house, or not house, town, but we will start on the southeast house because there's going to be a nice TM you can get here. Is it this guy? Yeah, there we go. TM03 Psyshock. So y'all seen it. I have it on Grumpig. Uses your special attack, but uses the opponent's physical defense. By the way, this guy is the guy that will tell you if Mirage Island is here, I'm pretty sure. Or at least he did in the original games. I'm assuming he does the same here. But yeah, Mirage Island, you know, is that like crazy rare island that most people have probably like never seen before. And you know, you can get, what is it, the Lychee Berry on there, I think. House over from that, this lady's looking for a Blossom. She'll give you a Corsola to go along with it. It'll also have a Heart Scale attached to it, but that's nothing too major. We'll go to, let's see, this is the south, yeah, the southwest house, I think has something in it. It's gonna be this guy. He's the fan club chairman, and depending on the happiness of whatever Pokemon you have in the front of the party, he'll give you a TM. If you've got good happiness, he'll give you TM27 in return. If you have a Pokemon that like absolutely despises you, he'll give you Frustration. So yeah, best way to get a Pokemon to hate you is to like purposely let it die over and over again, and then like feed it, you know, revival herbs and all those bitter items. Anyways, I think there's a, well, there's a hidden Big Pearl behind the sign, but there's a better item that I'm looking for, which I can't remember. Is it, maybe it's on the other side of the Pokemon Center. We'll see. We shall see. We're gonna go check out this house because there's one more TM we can grab. We got TM galore up here. Is it from the lady? Let's see. Oh yeah, she's kind of referencing Rayquaza, I think. This guy, yeah, he's gonna give you TM56 Fling. Remember, does you know, more damage and whatnot based on the item you're holding. I think like the Iron Ball does the most amount of damage or something like that. But there is a Mega Stone that we can get somewhere. It's around the Pokemon Center, I think. No, I did not want to talk to this dude. I don't think there's anything in this northeast house. But let's see. My guide's telling me it is a it's on the west side of the Pokemon Center, but I'm not seeing it low-key. Unless, is it in the water and I just can't see it yet? Because, you know, usually you're able to see the little sparkle and stuff, but golly, I don't even see that. Am I absolutely tweaking, or is this thing really just not here? Maybe I gotta do a cut or something. Alright, well, after some intensive research, my game might be bugged or something, because literally the Kangaskhanite, which is, you know, Mega Stone for Kangaskhan, should be, like, right here, next to the Pokemon Center. I even, like, looked up videos, looked up websites and stuff, and all of them are saying it's right here. So, if anyone's got an explanation for why I don't have it, I double-checked my bag. I don't know if there's something else you need to do before, but, yeah, that is, kind of interesting. I've never seen that before, because, yeah, that's why I was tripping. Anyways, that's it for the shorter episode. As I said, we were just getting to Pacifidlog Town. Next time we are heading further on west, going through those little rapid current routes over there, and that will wrap up this whole ocean adventure that we've been on the past few episodes. For now, though, really hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good rest of your Monday, and until next time, deuces.